Khadijah bint Khuwaylid is one of the greatest women in Islamic history, and she is the wife of the Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace. She was known for her honesty, sincerity, and wisdom, and for some time she had embraced her promises. In support of our presence to the Prophet Muhammad and to Islam in its beginnings, there is a great role in spreading his message. Before marriage, Khadijah bint Khuwaylid's life was full of honesty and success in business. It was considered one of Mecca's wealthiest trades, ruled and intelligent. She was also not known for her noble morals and good dealings with people. Despite her wealth and social status, she will not be distinguished by her humility and loyalty. Khadijah bint Khuwaylid met the Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace, through your contacts. Khadijah had employed the Prophet Muhammad as her agent on trade trips to the Levant, and she considered these exchanges with opinions, and they got to know each other better. Khadijah drew attention to the sincerity and honesty of the Prophet Muhammad, admiring his morals and wisdom. This relationship broke out into a personal relationship, and the Prophet Muhammad and Khadijah decided to marry after that. Khadijah bint Khuwaylid's life with the Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace, was full of love, cooperation and collaboration. Khadijah was one of the people closest to the Prophet Muhammad, and includes a symbol of strength and stability during the difficult period that the Prophet went through during the days of Islamic events. Khadijah's history with the Prophet Muhammad indicates the depth of diversity. It was a strong support for him and his divine message. She also joined him in enduring the difficulties and challenges that the Prophet faced during the beginnings of Islam. Her story is a poem about the power of faith and sacrifice. In the end, Khadijah, may God be pleased with her, passed away in the 10th year of the Hijrah, when she became unsuitable for the Prophet Muhammad, and she became in a special place in his heart. Khadijah bint Khuwaylid contributed a lot to the Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace, and to Islam in general. She was a strong supporter of the Prophet and his message after the beginning, and supported Alberino and his performance control. She was also an example of strength, patience and faith, which helped us personally to become a prophet and to discover the experience of Islam. In addition, Khadijah was known for her noble morals and honesty, and was characterized by high precision, which contributed to spreading Islam among her followers and those around her. She was also one of the journalists who converted to Islam and prepared for Islamic events, which made her a business manager in the early history of Islam. After the death of Khadijah bint Khuwaylid, the Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace, felt deep sadness and great death. Khadijah was his partner in life and a strong supporter of his prophetic mission. Her death was unacceptable to the Prophet Muhammad, and it saddened her greatly. Khadijah was one of those who believed in the message of the Prophet Muhammad from its beginning, a job assigned to him in the choices and challenges he faced at the beginning of the Iranian events. For this reason, it is a spatial entity that belongs to the life of the Prophet and to the Islamic movement. It is known that the Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace, loved her very much and loved to hear good things and supplications for her, and he referred to her with words of praise and commendation after her death.